Okay, hello everyone, and this is my second book review of the day. If everyone's wondering why I'm wearing the same makeup, is because I have three very short reads of Bad Kitty series that my mum picked up for me 2 to 3 years ago. So I read these in one sitting and I absolutely loved and adored them. And this is basically a series, and it's a bit educational as well, just because we have Uncle Murray's fun facts where the author explains why Kitty's upset, why Kitty, so like in Kitty Gets a Bath, he explained that cats have all these little things on their tongues that help keep them clean. But in this book, we're going to be looking at Happy Birthday Bad Kitty. So, this is like a really special edition of Kitty's birthday. Comes with loads and loads of cute little pictures. It's basically like a little miniature comic. So cute. The author has actually included a picture somewhere of his cat as well in here. So occasionally the author will make an appearance in here, and so will his cat. And then there'll be little things from like the editor that'll be like, we can't put this in here because of like it would be too like graphic and they'd get in trouble, which I think is just meant to be a jokey thing, but I really kind of liked it. The author does a good job of making you feel like you're part of the book, that you are looking after Kitty yourself. What I mean in that sense is that there's a chapter where, oh no, Kitty's doing this, what do you think we should do? And then it kind of makes you feel like you're included in the book. So I really like that about this little series. I only have three out of the series. I have the US and Canada edition, so I don't even think it was available in Britain, and I believe it could be out of print now, which they're so much harder to get. So I was very lucky to just get these three, but I absolutely love them, and obviously I love cats. So anything cat related, I'm gonna read and I'm gonna love it. It took me a year to read these. These have been on my currently reading pile since last January, and I was only just because I was in such a reading slump where I struggled so much just to find something to read. So I was like, I'm gonna read these because they're really short, they're really fast. Most of them are like pictures and facts and stuff, but I was like, yeah, I want to read that. So I'm gonna read you the blurb and then talk a little bit about the story. Get ready to party. It's Bad Kitty's birthday and she's wishing for a special gift. If she doesn't get it, well, things won't be pretty for her guests. The guest list that include Chatty Kitty. Chatty Kitty is one that will not stop talking and it's extremely chatty. Strange Kitty is a weird kitty where he wears a hat and a tie, I believe, and he's into comics and he reads comics himself. Stinky Kitty is an interesting one. Stinky Kitty is a big one and likes to sleep in his own litter box. Very weird. Yeah, so we have those and her other neighbourhood pals, plus don't forget Uncle Murray and poor puppy. There is also two other kitties that are not mentioned on the back called Pretty Kitty, where she's won like pageant contests and all the male kitties fall in love with her and like her. And there's also the twins who like playing with Bad Kitty, but when Bad Kitty's in a mood, they'll then play with Puppy. So that's really sweet. So in this story, we have Bad Kitty who really wants a gift of some sort of tree scratch and post. She wants a tree scratch and post, but obviously every gift that everyone brings is either like a ball or a dead mouse that they thought was dead but it wasn't. Anything that Bad Kitty didn't really want realistically. And obviously the when we read it, the author's trying to say that be grateful for what you have, and it's the thought that counts, which is true. Obviously, this upsets Bad Kitty even more because she really wants that scratch and post that she saw in an ad, but she doesn't get it. And after all of the disaster and kicking up a stink, she then opens the present from the owner for it to be a winter sweater and a hat and maybe some gloves, but don't quote me on that. Sorry, because I don't know if I'm right. So after all of that, she didn't get her special gift of what she originally wanted. But throughout, you get to meet like you have pages where you've got like, oh, this is Stinky Kitty, where he doesn't clean his teeth. He's very Chatty Kitty is really interesting because they put like a whole paragraph of everything he's talking about, and he just talks about nonsense. This is Strange Kitty. He's really weird and cute. And then obviously Kitty is trying to think out as well because her presents got stolen, so she's going through her suspect list of everyone. But obviously it was Puppy who took all of the gifts that Kitty originally got and made something for Kitty that she could play with that only lasted for like a couple of seconds, not even a couple of minutes. So yeah, it's a nice little heartwarming story. I absolutely loved it and enjoyed it. I reviewed it on Goodreads as well. I try and review most books, but if I know I'm not going to keep a book or it's very old, I won't bother to review it. But yeah, I really, really like this story, and that if you love cats, you like comics, or you're in a really bad reading slump and you need something really light and fluffy to pull you out, this is definitely the book to do that, and you can get them on Kindle as well. So thank you for watching.